Hey YouTube, it's Commoner21 back here, and I've got the second part of this amazing video on fishers. So I'll just show you how to make everything so far. I've got the rubber, which is going to be the sticky resin. You run that through a furnace or through an extractor. That'll get you the rubber. Copper ingots is just going to be the copper ore here. It's in here somewhere. Copper ore here, just going to run that through a furnace or a macerator. Then I've got the golden and the wooden transport pipes. Those are the key to the thing I'm doing here. Yeah, I'll show you. So the transport pipes here, let's just go grab a wooden transport pipe. It's going to be just wood planks on either side and a glass in the middle. The golden transport pipes are going to be gold on either side, and that's going to be the gold ingots, not the ore, and then a glass in the middle. And that's going to make 8 of them. So they're pretty cheap to make. So that's how we do those. Then an iron furnace is just something I'm going to need for the power generators using the water mills here. Tin, got the copper over here, the rubber. I think things resorted in here. But the one thing I didn't mention is refined iron. That is something added by the mod, and what happens is you take iron and you just run it through the furnace again. So, you know, I took 6 iron and ran it through a furnace and you get refined iron. Anyway, enough of that. I'll show you how to make it here and how to get free fish literally for the rest of the game. Come over here and click on the water mill. Let me grab some sticks and wood planks real quick. Some sticks, some planks. Cool. Okay, time for some fishing. What you're going to do is, if you click on any of these, it'll show you how to make them. So like, how do you make birchwood planks? So you take a birchwood, you just put in there and it gives you 4. So I'm going to click on this generator here. It's going to show me how to make it. It's got 3 refined iron, an iron furnace, and a battery. The iron furnace you can make either by doing this or by doing this. The bottom one's one I use just because it uses 3 less iron. It uses cobblestone just to make the regular furnace. So that's my preference. So I made up 2 of those. Then you've got the 3 refined iron, and to make the reusable batteries, or re-battery, what you do is you'll just take tin ingots on either side, some redstone, and a copper cable. Copper cables, you make, it's kind of funky here, I'll just show you how to really make them. What you're going to do is you're going to place 3 copper across the center, and then a rubber and everywhere else, and it gives you the 6 copper cables there. Let's make up a few batteries. I can't remember if I need 2 or 4 of these, so give me 1 second. I'm going to need 4 of them. Where am I? No, I'll need 2 of them. So I've got the 2 I'm going to need. And I think that's pretty much all the raw materials we're going to need. To finish making this, I'm just going to throw it all together. So the iron furnace, 3 refined iron on top of that, and the reusable battery. And we've got a generator. Now, you can place generators down, you know, just, you know, right-clicking with them and placing them. I'm not going to because I don't remember if, when you break these ones, if you hit them with a pickaxe, if you get the generator back or if you only get pieces of it back. I think you only get the iron furnace back, if I recall correctly. So don't plant them if you don't want to leave them there for at least a while. But you can put them down and put fuel in them here, just like you would with the furnace, and then you'll get power that comes out of it. So instead of cooking something, you get power. Pretty useful. But moving on, we're going to take the generator. We're going to plop it in the center. So we're just going to take some sticks. Put those around the sides, and wooden planks, and you get 2 water mills for each of those, so I got 4 water mills now. Okay, so those are going to be the electricity stuff, and then I've got the fisher, and these transport pipes will move the fish back to my house. I'm going to build a couple of chests here to put the fish in, just so I don't need to use the chest I've already got. I'm just going to dump everything else back in this chest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my fish chest right here. Gonna dig out right underneath it there. And here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the wooden transport pipe right there. Wooden transport pipes are the only ones that can go in and out of chests and machines. So just keep that in mind as you're doing stuff. If it's not working and the fish is just ending up on the ground, it's probably because you're not using a wooden transport pipe. I come around to the outside now. And I'm going to go down just so it looks a little bit neater. I'm going to bury all my little wires and cables and whatnot under the water. And dirt. Okay, good enough. The next step is to actually plant your fisher. You're just going to come and plant some dirt to right there, break that one, put your fisher right there. Make sure that there's nothing immediately around it, that both on this first layer of water and on the block right below it, there's nothing around it other than these water mills. If you right click on the fisher, it's going to open this menu. If you hold shift and then right click, it'll plant these water mills down. And they automatically orient themselves so that they're working. So like that. And if you look at them, nothing's happening right now, and that's just fine. It's because this isn't really doing anything. So what's happening is these water mills, just by being in the water, are automatically producing electricity. And that electricity is running into this fisher because that's the only thing connected to it. So work here is the amount of work it's done. When it gets to 400, it'll get a fish. So we're already, 1/8 of the way to a fish. The MJ here on the right-hand side is Minecraft joules. It's a measure of electricity. And that's how much it's receiving versus how much it can receive. So, if you're pumping 400 MJ into this thing at a time, 4,000 MJ at a time, you're going to be producing fish like there's no tomorrow. But, who needs that many fish? If you're not hosting some giant server and you need to feed 30 people, you're just fine doing it this way. Creeper, crap, just blew up nothing. Cool. Anyway, the idle here, after it produces the fish, it might idle for a little while. 200 ticks is only 10 seconds, so it's not that bad. Anyway, let's shift-click, wooden transport pipe out of there. We're going to run it around this way and back down to our other transport pipes. I don't want to do that. It shouldn't be able to connect to those because it won't get anything from them or give anything to them. But just to be on the safe side, I'll go around. I don't think it'll do anything, but it's easier this way. Ta-da! So there, we have it. Our fisher, when it produces a fish, it'll run up to this wooden transfer pipe, into the golden ones, and around into our chest. Getting pretty close here. If we didn't have these pipes, we would just start launching fish out the top, and it looks cool, but it's not very practical since you don't get anything from it. Yeah, and usually I'd have put this a little bit farther out there, but, so be it. Just hoping no one brings any more creepers over here. I'm gonna get rid of this dirt so that this one produces a little bit more electricity, a little bit faster. And yeah, so that's that. That's pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, as always, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. If there's any videos you want me to do, or want to know how to do something, or you set up a fisher and it's not working like mine is, feel free to just leave me a message, either on YouTube, or you can email me at comnerd21@gmail.com, and I'll get that figured out for you. Just going to let this finish here so I can show you that it's actually working and that the fish end up inside. And while it looks like it's going pretty slow for, one fish, in a couple minutes, I really haven't, literally, I haven't eaten any of my food down here from the bottom food bar this whole time I've been making it. and it's already almost produced a fish. So it's producing fish faster than I'm going hungry, which is all you really need. So there, you're going to see the fish coming up. Alright, oh, there it is. There it goes. And it ran away. We'll go look in the chest, and it'll be there. Ta-da! Got the fish there in the chest, and that chest will just keep filling infinitely. The reason it's on the bottom here and not up on the top is because of where I ran the transport pipe in. If I'd have put this pipe over here instead, and then like gone down and over, it would have gone to the top, which is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to change that up here. A little bit nicer for me. Prefer things like that. Marble. Great resource in the game. Very pretty. But yeah, that's how you'll do that. Anyway, I'm just going to end this video here while I fix this. And I'll be getting some more videos up there shortly for you guys. See y'all later.